And if you said these 4 things, your compatriots would say, well, we already do that. This is one of the biggest obstacles to this kind of stuff, because they say, oh yeah, we do that. We share stuff. We have definitions, etc. But here's what's really going on. You only share stuff amongst people who already know them. You know, it's not widely and broadly shared, a traditional kind of a system. If you have formal definitions, and most people will claim they do, but if you go look, you know, it's usually pretty weak. Even if you have them, they're formal definitions that humans can read. We're going to talk about what does it look like to have a formal definition that a machine can read, make some sense of it, and actually do something with. We're going to spend a little bit of time here with data augmentation, but right now, the short answer is, yeah, you can do it, but you do it with joins, you do it with programming, you do it kind of the hard way. I'm going to show you what the easy way looks like. And, you know, right now, you can query traditional systems, but you have to know a lot. You have to know the schema, the technology, a lot of stuff that you don't really want to know to get the data you want. So, to kind of go through, this is what I think kind of grabs corporate types. I'm going to go through sort of step-by-step how you do it now, and I'm going to kind of flip for you and say, how's that different? And for a lot of people, this is where the coin drops. Let's say I had a traditional relational system. I've got a little table here. It's my line item table, and I've got customer ID, order ID, product ID, quantity, and price. You know, very classic kind of system. And I'm going to do a join. I'm going to do a relational join on this table. So I've sort of hinted at it here. I've got 3 other tables I'm going to join. So I say, yep, over there, I want to get some customer information like their address and what else I know, their name. So I can join the C underscore ID with the C.cust, because I happen to know those connect up. I can join my table on those. Maybe I want to get some more information about the order itself, like what date was it or where was it being shipped. So I join my order ID up there to my order table. And maybe I wanted to pick up some product information, like how much is on hand, the description of the product. You know, this is the bread and butter of every corporate information shop. You know, and you can do this. And you run it, and you get a join, and you're thrilled with yourself. You know, I've just done programming. But I want to suggest there's 2 sort of flaws in this here. The first one is kind of that argument that you're trapped by whatever you're good at. People have gotten good at this, and they've gotten good at learning the metadata and how to leverage the metadata over the data, and they figure, you know, yes, my problems are getting bigger, yes, they're getting more complex, but if I just get smarter, you know, somehow I can keep up with all this stuff. But what I've done here, and you sort of see it here over on this side, these little joins were something that a human handcrafted to make this work. So their knowledge of the metadata handcrafts a little join, makes this thing work. And it works fine in this little example. But this doesn't scale very well at all. It's not that it doesn't scale over many rows. It'll scale over a few million rows. Maybe not a few billion, but it'll scale over millions. But it won't scale much beyond dozens of tables. Partly just mentally it's hard, and partly performance-wise and everything else. You know, you're trying to do joins over dozens of tables, and pretty soon, you know, things get bad. Well, given that that's been our approach and how we've looked at things for the last 20 or 30 years, what happens when you take this to the web? You know, if we said, oh yeah, now we're going to take that approach out into the wild web, where, you know, what it is you're looking for is probably scattered over at least hundreds of sites. You know, there are thousands and tens of thousands of millions and all that, but what you're looking for is maybe not in one DBMS on one machine in dozens of tables, but it's scattered all over hundreds of sites. Every one of them has some different technologies, different operating systems, different database management systems, different everything. And you don't even know the schema necessarily. So you're going to try and gather information from all these different places. The approach that people have come to is not that we got to get better at this metadata thing, we got to get better at what we've been doing, we got to get better at mapping the schema. No, the answer here some people call this schema-less programming. It's just to get rid of it. Don't worry, we're only going to temporarily get rid of it. I'm going to bring it back again. I want to get rid of it to get you out of your comfort zone. That's where you have to come from if you're comfortable with schema.